Hi everybody, here's Christian from the Teamwork Cast.
It's Shepard from the Teamwork Cast, thirsty for some pickle juice.
And I'm going to deny Shepard pickle juice.
Please don't.
No pickle for you.
Please don't.
This is our Let's Play of Monster Hunter Generations, and we are in high rank, and we are still thirsty for that pickle. We want the pickle.
We need more pickles.
So thirsty.
So thirsty.
So this quest is going to be, where is it? Azuros Encroaches. We got to Azuros. So quest to deliver 3 white livers. It's from the Misty Peaks farmer. I have a field up in the Misty Peaks. Nice and safe, that is, until an Azuros showed up. Now I'm too scared to harvest my crops. Go beat it up so I can get back to work.
Okay.
You know, guys, every time I hear Misty Peaks, I'm reminded of The Good Guys. Is it The Good Guys? The new movie with Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling. If you have watched this, you know what I'm saying. If you haven't watched this, let me spoil it to you because it's literally the first character that you see in this movie. There's a character in there called Misty Peaks, and she's a porn star.
Makes sense.
Nice.
Makes sense. That fits.
And she's kind of like a big deal in this movie. So, just saying, like every time I hear Misty Peaks, I think of her rather than of what is actually.
Think of the Monster Hunter boys.
Yeah.
Where is this? It's a bear, right?
He's in 5. Yeah, he's with me. I've been dancing around trying to
Do
resolve.
we really want to touch that bear? Do we know where that bear has been?
I heard he's got fleas on his tail.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lots of fleas. Oh, you jerk.
So one thing that people in chat said while we were discussing the Switch is like people don't want Nintendo to be the slowest console again because that's like a common complaint about Nintendo consoles. They're underpowered.
Yep.
I think this will be again the case, and you shouldn't feel that bad about this. It's just what Nintendo is.
It's the way they roll.
And it's so childish to some extent, like to think that the most powerful console gets the best games. I don't know. It's like it seems to me so ridiculous to me. Like look at like what we're doing right now. I am doing a video series where I develop on Pico 8 a fantasy console, like a development suite, modern development suite.
Yeah, you guys want to do something about this Azuros? What the hell, man?
No. I mean,
Christian's not even here.
I'm gonna get a map. So the Pico 8 is like a limited development suite, a fantasy console that is like 128 times 128 pixels. It's like super restricted, and it's usually through those restrictions that great games are being made.
Yep.
You have to limit yourself, and like art in itself has a history of dealing with restrictions. It's just what I'm saying.
Well, and it's one of those things, like, as I look back now, it's like, the games that I still enjoy playing are games that aren't, like, top of the end. Like, I mean, look at this. Yes, Monster Hunter could be a better game, could be a more graphically intense game on a console.
Shepard.
Thank you.
He was enjoying yourself.
Bear's done some terrible things to me over the course of this match.
Yeah, Monster Hunter could be like had more special effects, but it would be necessarily a better game because of this.
No,
it would be it would cost them more to produce it because the special effects and better graphics and stuff like that cost more time to produce it.
Hold on, he's gonna die. We want to wait.
Yeah,
that's why
if we get a pickle.
That's why I wanted to wait a little bit with the monster because we don't want
The theory holds true, by the way. I can only land the uppercut on the monster's crotch. Yes. So it's putting that out there.
Thanks for the info. And it's not like I'm saying like you have to make a crappy console to make good games. But better consoles don't automatically lead to better games. Like technically,
look at the TurboGrafx 64 when it came out,
or like a Game Gear. Game Gear was way more advanced than a Game Boy. Game Boy still had better games and was more loved.
So why do
Look
people
at the
stop
Virtual
developing
Boy.
for certain
Awesome
things? Though?
console, but horrible premise.
Like, why
Yeah.
aren't there more Super Nintendo games coming out? What happened?
Actually,
Well,
there are still Super Nintendo games that come out.
I mean,
Like
technically,
commercially.
well, if you look at a lot of indie games, they're all adhering to some kind of like 8-bit, 16-bit color palette, color video style.
Yeah,
like,
but they don't like actually. They're not actually designed with all the same limitations.
sure. Yeah.
I would like that.
Well, the
Come on,
problem is
Pickle.
that you cannot actually create cards because all the cards for Nintendo games had to be created by Nintendo. You cannot actually go ahead and build your own Nintendo or Super Nintendo card.
Some people do. What is the term for it? I mean, they create reproduction Nintendo Entertainment System cards.
Yeah, like
figured
bootleg
that out.
cards, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's a very vivid chiptune scene for the Game Boy, with people making like modern chiptune tools and putting them on the cards on a Game Boy and making sick chiptunes. Because the Game Boy had like really advanced chiptune capabilities.
We have Game Changer, right?
Yeah, it should be popping up now someplace. Just don't know where it's at
So
or what it is.
Oh,
Grimask,
God.
Boldro.
Grimask says our subconscious works in mysterious ways, and people can actually lose interest in the console just because they keep hearing it's bad, with or without actual arguments. I'm actually the opposite. I don't know about you guys, but if I hear a lot of positive things about a game, I'm not actually interested in playing it.
There's an interesting. This came up recently because of some choices by Bethesda. So, like Bethesda now is no longer going to give out press review copies, but instead they're going to still give out basically early copies to their fan base who do like streaming and YouTube videos. So
Really?
yeah. And so all you're going to hear about from Bethesda games early on is going to be positive information because these are the adamant fans. They're going to, give it positive reviews. And then when it comes out, a lot of games could be steaming piles of poop. But no one knew because, only people who got to see it early
hand-waved.
were the rabid
Yeah.
fanatics.
That seems like a very healthy industry.
Don't. No.
So are we going to kill him? What's the idea? Oh, you want to capture him? Is that the plan? Speak to me, guys. Because I can like unleash an energy blade on him.
Do it. At least shitty ways.
Nah.
Nah. It's okay.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's a difficult subject. I'm not really that obsessed about the graphical capabilities of the Switch. I don't know.
There's a beast here. No, I think it's overall. I think it's just too early to tell for the Switch. Like, it's hard to tell what they're
we
doing.
don't know. Yeah, but it's like there's just if it's a tablet, then it has to be naturally a bit weaker than an actual like real dedicated standalone device. There's just so much you can do with mobile processors.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't expect too much on this, but I'm still expecting this to be a really great console. So with really fun stuff. Again, I'm really excited that this is like a normal console that people can make games for.
To be honest, the Switch is what I first envisioned the Wii U when they first put out pictures of the Wii U.
It seems
before
like
we knew all the details, like when the Wii U was just the quick peaks. The Switch is what I viewed the Wii U was going to be. A console that I'll be able to put into my TV and one that I can take with me. That's all I want.
So let us switch to the next episode, where we're going to continue our hunt for the pickle. I hope you'll join us next time, and as always, good luck and good hunt! I'm out!
Life is a meaningless shell game.
We need more pickles.
There's a pickle underneath this shell.
Hemorrhoids from playing Monster Hunter on the toilet too long? Squatty Potty. Poop fast. Less hemorrhoids, more Monster Hunter. Brought to you by Squatty Potty.